You go. This is Christmas and New Year cheers. It's going to be great.
Yes, it is. Hello, viewers. As you can see, we're already having a good time here. Welcome once again to her Real Experience show. And today I have a phenomenal, amazing sister with me. All in one body. A doctor, a big sister, a mother. I'm gonna let her do her own introduction, but yes, welcome to her Real Experience show. Over to you. You want to tell the viewers a little bit about you?
Good afternoon, good morning, good night. I don't know where you're watching from. This is Dr. Susan O. Koduah. I'm a professor at George Mason University, a psychologist, and also a certified oncology nurse of over 23 years. So call me Jack of all trades. And today I'm just so excited to be here with my little sis. It's gonna be informal. I don't know what we are yet to talk about, but I hope you'll be able to take something away with you into the new year.
Into the new year, and we have nobody else but Dr. Susan Oforiwa Koduah to end the year with us.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for.
You are very welcome. I am just so glad to be here. I mean, the drive alone was beautiful. I think I already shared that. So for the viewers who don't know, I'm in Virginia and I'm here in West Virginia. And I just enjoy driving to West Virginia.
So, I reach out to her. I know she's a busy woman. And we texting and I said, whilst you were on break, how about we spend some time in the studio chit-chatting? And she said, you got me on this. I'm going to be there tomorrow. I said, okay, then it is. Tomorrow it is. We're going to spend some time ending the year right here with some chit-chat at the studio. So, doctor, I don't know if you've seen on my status, but for the past almost 90 days, I've been doing a glow and wellness challenge, and I'm loving this. As women, we carry so much. We do so much, and sometimes it's hard for us to take a time for ourselves and her and say, let me focus on myself. And so I decided to go on this challenge. I know some of my viewers are on the challenge with me. I'm almost about to end mine. From your perspective, if you had something to share with young ladies, women, and I know you are in that space of empowering and the health aspect of it, what would you tell young ladies out there, women, about taking care of ourselves?
Exactly. Well, thank you, sis, for bringing up this question, because I believe as women, there is so much we can do with ourselves as individuals. Yes, you may have a partner that's supporting you, but it doesn't mean you let go of yourself. So you need to have your goals. And like my sis said, from January, you need to have a plan. And I'm glad we're doing this today, because if you haven't already, you should be thinking of, what are my goals for next year? I do not want to hear the losing weight and the gym part, because people do that and for some reason they are not able to accomplish it. So what I add to that is, in whatever you do, make sure it's a lifestyle, something you can live by. Because if you cannot live by that then every day, most likely you will not succeed or you will not excel, for better choice of words. So take care of yourself, know who you are. And I do mentor a lot of young girls by nature of what I do with my foundation, which is the Susan O. Koduah organization supporting underprivileged young girls. And I tell them, and we help them, I see that one of the things that some women, I won't say all women, lack is like the self-esteem. So they think they are not capable of doing anything, irrespective of who you have supporting you. You should have some level of independency for yourself, or be autonomous, if I should put it that way also. So if that person is not there, because whether you like it or not, at some point we will all not be here. So what are you able to do for yourself? And when you are able to do more for yourself, then when you have that partner, especially if they're supportive, then together you will be able to achieve more. Because yes, just being by yourself or being independent, that will get you places. But when you have whoever that partner may be, if they also are supportive of you and they support your goals, then you can go higher. But you need to do that groundwork. Somebody cannot come to you and tell you, Susan, I want you to do this. No, you can't tell me you want me to do this. What if I don't want to do it? So I need to be able to look within myself. And like I always say, and my daughters will tell you, Mom, we think since you hit 40 and above, you found your purpose. I said, I truly have, because I am doing things. You need to do things that will make you glow, that will make you, because if I use the word glow in the sense of doing things that will bring you joy, because when you are in that joyous moment, you don't really need much from others, because you have found your purpose and you're doing something that brings you a lot of joy, because you are impacting lives. And for me, that's what's bringing me joy. That is, sometimes I don't sleep. Let me say hi to all my Kumasi Girls Excellence Initiative group, because we do not sleep. Ahima Semper Fidelis. Ahima always faithful. Ahima no prepwa. I had to say that because we want to make impact on the young girls that are coming out, not only for our school, but for the world. Support some of the work that we're doing. I mean, God works in a mysterious way. We will not have a long talk today, but I think someday we'll come back and talk about our experiences here, just by what you see here, her real experience. Yeah, we have a lot to share, but I think God has connected us for a day like this and for the days to come. Find people who will make you grow. If you're not helping me grow, I'm sorry, I'm going without you. So if you are in some circle where you've been stagnant, that's not where you need to be as a woman, as a young girl. And if I'm going to connect with you, it's gotta be where I'm gonna add to you and you're going to add to me.
Yes.
If you can't add to me, good morning, good afternoon, and that will be about it. I am all for, and that's what my sister and I are doing now, that you support me grow, I support you grow. We just want to make the world a better place. That is why we are going on and having these kind of discussions.
When you are able to help someone elevate, go to the next level, they are no more your problem. Looking at it from that point of view, it should bring you more joy. It should bring you more accolades, right? Mm-hmm. To be able to stand and say that I'm part of her growth.
Exactly.
I mentored her. I said a few words. I coached her, and I'm so glad to see her out there. Exactly. And like you were saying, when it comes to reaching higher heights, sometimes you need to go through some protocols to get to where you need to get to make the impact that you were looking forward to. And if you have already been part of those people's life, it's just a matter of picking up your phone and texting and say, hey, I need this, and boom.
Exactly.
It's done. So, going into 2026, I know you shared a lot. Wellness, women's health, right? I know that, back to what I was saying, as much as we carry so much on our shoulders as young ladies and women, it it's hard for us to take a pause and take care of ourselves. In your profession, the stuff that you have seen with women, can you share with us the most difficult times that you have met or spoken to women and they have shared with you what has made them so tough? What has made it so tough for them to say, no, I'm not gonna put this person first, I'm gonna put me first? What is it? What do women share with you? Because sometimes I just don't get it. I can answer for myself, but sometimes I ask, what is it so hard for this young woman to say enough is enough? Let me focus on me. There might be a young lady out there listening now and they're saying, you don't know. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't understand.
Exactly.
What are some of the challenges that you've heard?
This is a very interesting yet profound question or statement made that we'll try to dissect in the few minutes that we have left. I think number one, with women, just by nature, with our innate being that motherly, right? That's just how we were created to be. So we always, and I don't know if you've heard this, if you also happen to be that firstborn, like some of us, it even adds to it. And that's actually the truth, because you've always had that image with that expectation, okay, you have to keep going and not stop. I was like that at some point, where even if someone was doing something that was not right, I will overlook it. But when I hit that breaking point, and I will go back to saying, comes with a lot of prayers. I will not sit here and lie. For God to actually show you that, how are you gonna make time or pause to hear His voice so you can do something? Remember, previously I talked about focusing on yourself, doing something to better yourself. When you do that, I mean, it puts you in a different maybe arena, category, whatever word you want to use. But at that point, you have figured out that, okay, now it's time for me. When I listen to other women or other young girls, because like I said, I mentor a lot of young women and young girls, and even some of my students, and I'll ask them, why are you not doing this? Oh, Dr. K, you just don't know. I just want to, I don't have a time in a day. I said, can you pause? Just pause. Can we start with 10 minutes? 10 minutes of your day to take care of yourself is not asking for too much, I don't think. And gradually, your focus will start to shift. It doesn't make you, or others might see you as, oh, now she's being selfish. No. Well, if you're being selfish to better yourself, that's okay. Yeah, because it's still you. So you need to pause, think through what you want to do, pray. And once you have all this in line, I mean, everything will fall in place. People will know how to also approach you. You're not just going to be just that any woman, because now you know that, okay, you are somebody, you carry somebody, you have your own purpose on this earth. So it's not what somebody is going to tell you to do. So as we move into that new year, I want you to, what are you going to do in January? What are you going to do in February? Every single month. I am a planner, very structured. Yes, we have our plans as human beings. God has a plan, but we take our things to Him in prayer. I will never stop saying this. But if you are just sitting there for God to miraculously do something for you, maybe you're stuck in some situation. I have been through that, and it took me years of prayers, and I said, God, redirect me off this path. And I do not regret that decision. Sitting in the seat today, I don't regret it one day. And I think I'm able to fulfill more of what I was called to do than those years past. So I just want to leave you with live, laugh, know that you have a purpose on this earth, and do not let anyone in capital letters, if I should say that, stop you, because that is from God for you to make an impact on this earth. Let's have an amazing and a great holiday season into the new year.
You know, she tried to end it so beautifully, and I love the way she did it. And I know that we wanted to have some fun today, and I hope you all had some fun sitting behind the scenes listening to us, and knowing your worth. Don't just make you feel big. That's not what we are talking about. It makes you who you're supposed to be able to impact the people that God wants you to impact, right?
Exactly.
And let's draw in a ranch here. When you know your worth, when you set up time for yourself, when you take care of yourself to glow from the inside out. When it comes to your relationships, what would you say? Because sometimes, right, when young ladies and women are talking about how hard it is to be in a relationship or have the joy in the relationship that they are, the first thing that comes to my mind is, how are you yourself
Exactly.
feeling? Because they forget that how you feel personally is what you take into that relationship.
Exactly.
So as a medical doctor, would you say that if you feeling great, if you feeling good, if you know your purpose, if you know who you are, if you stand tall and say, hey, my name is Esther Bonstra, and how can I help you? You know what your worth is.
Exactly.
Would you say that does it psychologically? Does it do anything to the human? Like,
I mean, absolutely. I don't see what, because you feel good within yourself. You know what by God's grace you carry. So you're not beating about the bush.
Period.
No, that's it. You say it as it is, and it's everything you'll be presenting is factual. You're not just talking. And then you move on and you are happy. Whoever have ears, let them hear and let them take it on.
so when you are happy,
Yes.
your relationship is happy, it's healthy, the people around you feel the
Yes.
energy. It's not the ifs or the buts.
No.
That's just you. So, ladies, and I know there are some gentlemen on here listening to us. She went to Kumasi Girls. I went to Infantima.
Brown or Hema. Just one.
I'm a side girl, right? And we know what it takes to have amazing women
Exactly.
around you. It's just phenomenal.
It is.
So as we go into 2026, ladies, do not put yourself down. Do not put your glow down.
No.
Inside out, glow and be well. Be thoughtful about you first, because if you were not in a good position, you cannot help anybody.
No.
And when you go around people, they're gonna feel it. They're gonna see the energy. They're gonna feel the energy. And if it's not right, it's gonna be hard for you to build the relationships.
Absolutely.
Not only the lovely ones, you know.
Any relationship.
Any relationship.
Any relationship.
Period.
And that's why I say if it's too much negative energy, to just get
Drop
out.
it. Let it go.
Or see if you can work it out. Yeah, because you need to keep going.
You know,
Positive vibes. And that's how we're going to 2026.
we need more time to vibe together, and this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning of what God has to offer.
Yes,
us.
it was supposed to start 2026, but we're like, you know what? Let's end the year like this, because
Exactly.
God's given it to us like that. Thank you once again,
It
Dr.
is always
Susan
amazing.
Oforiwa.
You have to say that one.
Koduah. She loves her Oforiwa, so hey. When
Please.
you're calling her, please make sure you add that. It was amazing to have you
It's
on.
always a pleasure, sis, to
on
be here.
Yes.
It is her real experience.
Yes.
We will be back with more inspiring stories.
We will be back with more empowerment. God bless you all and have a wonderful end of the year. Happy holidays.
Yes.
See ya.
Bye-bye.